So another embarrassment for Dragon Age: The Valley God, one of the worst games to ever release in the past couple of years. Um, Dragon Age: The Valley God is being embarrassed by Kingdom Come Deliverance. Also, the game's getting a sequel next year. Was likely embarrassed Dragon Age: The Valley God again. Again, this game got controversy from the stupid people on Twitter, now known as X. Well, because the game didn't have diversity like Dragon Age the Valley God had, okay? This is, how could a game sell without the things that people want? Oh, but then, guess what? Kingdom Come Deliverance sold very, very well. It was a bestseller on the PS4 and Xbox One. Its sequel, it could be a bestseller on the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. I also think it sold pretty well, and also released on the Switch and PC, obviously, as well. As this is about the Steam sales. So, Dragon Age the Valley God has actually dropped massively in sales and in player count. You'd think, as a game as well beloved, at least according to the critics, as Dragon Age the Valley God, okay? You'd think a game as great and important as Dragon Age the Valley God. The critics want to tell you how great this game is. They really want people banned. They will really ban people online because you don't like this game. Which is absolutely absurd because people should be allowed to have their own opinions on a video game without being banned online and without being censored off of YouTube. Okay? I always talk about Tears of the Kingdom heroes, but Dragon Age: The Valley God defenders are the absolute worst. I think they're even worse because it's mostly game developers and actually influential people, and not just some, guy on a computer in a basement or in his room or something. Okay? These are actual game developers who actually influence and shape the gaming industry. And guess what? Dragon Age: The Valley God has less players as of the article's writing as of December 6th when this was posted. Guess what? How many players does Dragon Age: The Valley God have? 4,645. That's less than Kingdom Come Deliverance, but it's also less than Hollow Knight, which is pretty hilarious. Because someone said online that Hollow Knight was this game that no one cared about, but still has more players than Dragon Age: The Valley God. One of the worst games of the year. Okay, Hollow Knight came out in 2017, I think, and it still has more players than Dragon Age: The Valley God. Hollow Knight's nearly a decade old, and it has more players. Actually, Terraria came out in, I think, 2011, and it still has more players. Civilization 5 has more players and came out even earlier. Okay, it really shows you how much of a joke Dragon Age: The Valley God really is. How much of a joke this game really is. Okay. Oh my god. But Kingdom Come Deliverance has been off as well, and this game is selling pretty well, and also giving a sequel to it in 2025. Okay. Yeah, as well. So yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance is getting a sequel very, very soon. And it is one of the most risked games, I think, out of them all, out of 15. It has 104,000. It's always 32 third in top sellers. It's already outselling, guess who? Dragon Age: The Valley God. Oh, yes. No one cares about Dragon Age: The Valley God. Okay, this game is such a big, massive hit. This game was only a month old. And also it's going to be outsold by Stardew Valley very soon. Which would be very, very hilarious to see that, happen. Okay? But, considering that Stardew Valley came out in 2015, I think. Okay? Either 2015 or 2016. And the fact that that game is going to outsell Dragon Age: The Valley God, it speaks volumes to this, Dragon Age: The Valley God. I'm not saying Stardew Valley is a bad game, obviously. I'm just telling you that Stardew Valley is nearly 10 years old. And it's about to outsell Dragon Age: The Valley God. This game that, to all these people, to all these game critics, keep saying that this is this amazing masterpiece that everyone must buy, that everyone must play. All these are the most wanted games, I think, here. And no Assassin's Creed Shadows isn't on the list. Okay, and Dragon Age: The Valley God, no one is playing this game. This game is being embarrassed left and right. Okay, it is humiliation of the highest level. Okay, humiliation of the highest level for Dragon Age: The Valley God. Okay, just remember, if you don't like this game, you can have risk being banned from EA for disliking the game, which happened to several video game critics for disliking this game, which is just ridiculous because they're video game critics. They should be allowed if they really don't like this game, Dragon Age: The Valley God. Well, guess what? They should be allowed to voice their opinion and not say, "Oh yeah, Dragon Age: The Valley God is an amazing game." EA has me to gunpoint. Yeah, it's a masterpiece. 10 out of 10. That's basically what it is for most critics nowadays. Same for The Last of Us Part 2, but the difference between that now in 2020 is that wokeness is basically a dying thing. And and Hollywood, the gaming industry, and the Western, and all these companies are gonna try to hold on as much as they possibly can until they lose money, and then they go realize, oh, we're in deep shit because we spend so much money on these woke piles of garbage that now now we're fucking bankrupt, and we're losing billions and billions of dollars on woke shit. Disney lost billions of dollars on 2023 box office. They lost $1 billion on the Marvels, Quantumania. They lost, a billion, and of course they lost money on Risk. They lost money on Dial of Destiny. Okay, and of course they lost money on the Acolyte as well. Okay, another big massive failure for Disney. Okay, as well. I know we're gonna lose at least $304 million on Snow White as well. Okay. So this is an absolute embarrassment for EA, okay, and BioWare. Again, BioWare used to be considered one of the greatest developers of all, okay. They used to be considered in the top developers, okay. If you knew a BioWare game was coming out, it was good. They were, kind of like how Nintendo was, Nintendo and still is, and of course other ones like Bethesda, a top tier developer, Rocksteady Games, and so many of these huge AAA developers, they used to be known for the quality. But now they're just known for garbage, like Giant Age: The Valley God, or Ubisoft with games like Star Wars Outlaws. Like, no one likes any of those games. And yep, that's about this video here. Goodbye.